Hey everyone, I'm Carson Gibbons with DallasMeetup. In today's Partner Spotlight, we sit down with REATA founder Bob Gibbons. REATA Commercial Realty is a proud sponsor of DallasMeetup Goes CRE, and we can't thank them enough for their support.
Hi, I'm Bob Gibbons, REATA Commercial Realty. I'm the broker and founder, and we're a growing corporate real estate advisory firm based in DFW, even though we do work throughout the country. Well, DallasMeetup is, whether it's for the CRE cohort or not, this is really a great platform and venue for advertisers, sponsors, for anybody that has business in Dallas. There's so many different kinds of people that come to the Dallas Meetup events.
What does REATA stand for?
So REATA is an acronym which stands for Real Estate Advisors and Tenant Advocates. It kind of describes what the purpose and the mission of the corporation is. I had been working for landlords for 20 years. And when that came to an end, I decided who better to represent the user, the occupier of space, than the guy who'd been the landlord, who'd signed leases for thousands of leases around the country. And so we felt like that was the unique value proposition to launch the company. Our ideal client is a company that already leases space in an office building or a warehouse or medical space, because that lease is going to expire and they have to do something. And so they need somebody to help guide them and advise them and find all the options, and that's what we do. Well, clients get the benefit of 40 years of experience, with half of that being on the landlord side. And having been the property manager and asset manager on the landlord side and working for so many different landlords and so many different buildings, I understand how landlords think and what motivates them. And so using that knowledge on behalf of the user, the tenant, that's going to be negotiating on the other side of the table from them, gives them a lot of value, not just in negotiating the rental rate, but in all the other things that are in these leases that are usually 40 to 140 pages long. There's a lot of things to negotiate besides just the dollars of rent.
Let's say I'm a Dallas Meetup audience member, but my lease isn't up and it's not up for quite a while. Is it still something that you could be inserted into that situation?
We have a process called the REATA Lease Track system, and that system helps us manage leases for clients. So even in the very middle of their lease, they don't have a lease that expires in 3 or 5 years, we can still provide them service, because there's so many different things that happen during a lease term that they may not feel comfortable dealing with that we can, whether that's operating expenses or other charges the landlord wants to charge them for, or maybe there's a document that comes along that they don't really know what to do with. We will look at those, advise them, let them know whether or not they should be talking to their attorney as well. And so yeah, we have lots of ways to provide value in the middle of a lease.
So you provide peace of mind to the tenant from the perspective of having been a historical landlord.
Exactly. I mean, we help them reduce their risk, increase their flexibility, minimize their cost, and all of those things are done at no cost, no additional cost to them, because it's already, our fee is already built into their rent. So whether they use somebody like me or not, they're paying for it in the form of the rent. And the weird thing is that if they don't use a corporate real estate advisor, they're likely going to be paying more and not getting the benefit for what they're paying for.